everyone, welcome to my channel, Kindred Souls of Brooklyn. My name is Al, and today, folks, you're in for a real treat. Today, I'm going to take you to a walkthrough to an almost dead mall, an eerie walkthrough. This was a huge mall about the size of Kings Plaza, the one in Brooklyn. But now, there's only 26 stores left out of like about 300. Is this the future of retail? It probably is. More and more malls are going out across the country. So stay tuned for an eerie Halloween tour of the Sarasota Square Mall. And also, we'll talk about how Walt Disney's idea of Epcot may be the savior for the future of malls in America. So stay tuned. I hope you enjoy it. So first off, talk about an eerie sight, right? You figure fourth quarter, the big time for retail. Look at this directory behind me. Completely empty. There's only 26 stores left. One of them is the AMC movie theater, which I'll show you. Another one is Costco, and a handful of others. So let's just see what's left here and see what we could find. So right off the bat, I mean, this is something out of like I Am Legend or some of these like movies that you see, these post-apocalyptic things where people go into a mall and like, you know, all of society is changed or mutated or, you know, almost like a guy coming back in time. I can almost picture like a Planet of the Apes type of thing, you know, underneath the ground, and they come across this mall. I mean, just incredible. I mean, there's so few things left here. I mean, when you think about this mall was built in 1977, again, comparable to the size of Kings Plaza. It had anchor stores of Macy's and Sears back in the day. Also, you know, shout out to Sears in Brooklyn, New York. It's going to be closing on November 24th in that historic building on Bedford and Day Hill. Very sad to hear that. So let's just keep going and see what we see here. So we still got some vending machines that are open. JCPenney. So the anchor stores now here are JCPenney and I guess Costco and AMC. That's what they're considering anchor stores. I mean, they would never be considered anchor stores back in the day. Anchor stores back in the day were Sears, they were Macy's, they were the big guys, you know. Look at this though, so empty. You know, it's funny, this mall has been going for a really long time apparently, but at this point, 26 stores are left. I mean, I think it's safe to say that this mall is way past life support. It's basically in a hospice situation at this point. And when I turn the corner there, you'll see the movie theater. It's probably the only real active thing in this mall other than the Costco, which is most people go into the Costco from the outside. But really, really creepy, really, really eerie. I feel like all we need is some haunted music to go along with this, and it'd be really, really cool. Look at this. So you got two more stores here, Wall Street. I mean, these places are empty, folks. I mean, you come into the parking lot, there was maybe like 20 or 30 cars in the parking lot. There's almost nobody here. And this is, of course, middle of the day, about 2 o'clock. You got the sports thing right here. You have a lot of mall walkers here, but look at this. This is creepy. Right here. You think about I mean, this is what seems to be here today, folks, the mall walkers. I mean, it's so weird moving from Brooklyn to Florida. I mean, of course, we're down here a couple of years, but in Florida, you get the reverse of the mall walkers in New York. I mean, the mall walkers in New York, I used to see a lot of them in Staten Island when I worked in the Disney store in Staten Island. They come into the mall because they're cold, but the mall walkers here, they're coming in because they're hot. It's still about 95 degrees every day, but look at all these columns. Look how, you know, this was a beautiful mall. I mean, you think about it, all these malls were pretty much built by the same I think it was two brothers that built most of these malls across the country. And each one had their own little twist to it, but amazing. Look at this, amazing. And around the bend over here, we've actually been to this movie theater already, and it's an AMC theater. Actually, the movie theater is the other way, but look at the length of this mall. Look how far it goes back, and look how few people you see. Look at that. You could see every single person walking down this long, long aisle. Look at that. And obviously you're in Sarasota, Florida. I mean, unbelievable. I mean, so sadly, this seems to be the state of things here in the world now. I mean, retail is really taking a big hit with the COVID situation, and more and more stores are going out of business. The rents aren't getting any cheaper. You know, and it's funny, let me show you around the bend this way, I'll tell you that in a second. So Carrie wanted to say a few things about the mall, how it looks and what she thinks.
Hi everyone. This looked like a really nice mall. I haven't been here, but it looked like there was a lot of good stores here. but it's totally empty. There's a few stores, but it's very empty. And it's a shame because it looks like a really nice mall. I would have loved to shop here, but can't do that anymore. But there's other malls around somewhere. So, oh well, guess that's how it goes. See you guys soon.
So like Kerry was saying, there's other malls around. One of the demises of this mall, and it's really huge as I was telling you, is that they opened up a new mall in 2014 on University Parkway. So Sarasota has 4 exits in it. It's got 205, 207, 210, and 213 on I-75. So this would be exit 205 on the, it would be more south, it would be more toward Venice. But exit 213, which is University Parkway, that seems to be the happening area. They're opening up a huge aquarium, the Moat Aquarium, which is already here. They're opening up a huge new parcel. I mean, tremendous it's going to be. That's on University Parkway. They got a lot of schools on University Parkway. They have the new mall, which is called UTC Mall. So that was part of the demise of this mall, but I mean, yeah, it's just incredible. I mean, there's so much here. I mean, you're near the #1 beach in America. You would think that there would be enough here for this mall, but you know, it's online shopping. People are afraid to go out. People are just, you know, terrified. But you know what's funny is that being a Disney person, Walt Disney actually had the solution many years ago to this problem, and he didn't realize it was a problem back then. But what I read about with these malls, you know, there's malls all across the country, and what's going to happen to all of these vacant malls once this happens to more and more malls? And they're already thinking about that. And there's already 2 malls out there where they've actually made the transition. So what they're talking about doing is having retail space on the first floor of this mall. And I've been reading articles on this, and having retail space on the first floor, and on the second and third floor, they would have condos or apartments. And that seems to be the direction that this is going, because this is in a made unit. This mall sits on Beneva Street and Tamiami Trail, which is a huge artery in Sarasota, Florida. It's like the Highland Boulevard of Sarasota, or the Flatbush Avenue, or the Coney Island Avenue, whatever you will, Avenue U. So they're talking about doing that here at this mall. I mean, me personally, what I would really love to see happen here, since we already have two spring training teams in Sarasota. We have the Orioles and we have the Pirates. I would love to lure another major league team over to Sarasota. I'm not sure if people would like the traffic, but then again, there's probably less traffic coming to a spring training game than there would be to a mall typically. So that would be my feeling of what I would do if I won the Powerball. I'd try to bring one of the major league teams to put their minor league team here and do spring training. I think it would be amazing because it would really coordinate well with everything else. So let's continue on our haunted talk and haunted walk. So there's no talk on when this mall is actually going to close, but with only 26 or so stores left, I mean, look at this. I mean, how could these stores be making out? I mean, look, there's nobody here. You could see with this mall how, I mean, if they don't do the baseball thing like I was talking about, I think if they do that apartment thing and condo thing they were saying, I mean, it's amazing. This mall, I'll put the statistics up here now, it's actually over 1 million square feet. It's hard to imagine 1 million square feet when typically, you know, like for instance, like, you know, you live in a condo or something like that, even like a house that's considered big, 2,000 or 3,000 feet would be considered big. But look at the size of this mall. You could actually turn around and you could do a big pool in here. You could do a YMCA pool. You could do a skating rink. You could do so many things in here. I would put a carousel in here. I mean, you could put lots of, you get one of the retailers to come in like Winn-Dixie or Publix, and you could do an amazing thing right here, and it would be beautiful. And who knows? I mean, obviously, I don't know if retail is ever going to come back the way we know it, the way the world used to be. Back when I was a kid, we'd go to King's Plaza. We'd meet our friends there. We'd go to the arcade. We'd go to Nathan's in there. It was an event. You'd go to the record store. Going to the record store was an event. Holy cow, going to Sam Goody. You guys who are watching, who are a little older like me, who remember Sam Goody, that was a real event. Hi, how you doing? How we doing? So here, we're here in the mall with Maddie. She's working in the Journey store. Hey, Maddie, how you doing?
Hi, guys.
And you know how musicians always find each other. I'm not a musician, but Waffles, I think, is looking out for us here. Maddie is a singer. She's a musician. She's going to be creating a band. Very excited to hear that. And she's going to, how you doing, Maddie?
I'm great. We just we met up with the Waffles Foundation at the mall. We're here at Sarasota Square Mall, and I'm gonna sing a little snippet per their request in support of this foundation, and it's gonna echo throughout the whole mall,
Because it's empty.
which is funny. So, all right. You want me to go now?
There we go. Yeah.
All right. When you were here before, couldn't look you in the eyes. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You flow like a feather in a beautiful world. I wish I was special. You're so very special. But I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here.
Fabulous. You are so talented. Wow.
I started in the wrong key, but we're
You
just
amazing.
out here, so.
Wow. I mean, I wish you had some CDs we could burn or something to.
I have a YouTube/Instagram that I barely use, but it's called Maddie Cheney.
Yeah. How do you spell that? Just so they can look it up.
MADICHANEY.
You are fabulous. You are amazing.
Thank
I can't tell you how talented you are.
You guys are so sweet.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Maddie. Hi, Kaylee. Here we are, Journeys with you. How you doing?
I'm good. It's pretty slow in here, you know.
Yeah, I could see
I'm
it's
sure
so
y'all
much-
have seen, but
What's the story with the mall? Is it going to close or what's the?
as far as we know, it's
They don't tell
saying
us
yeah,
anything.
they don't tell us anything. But as far as we know, we're gonna be here for at least till the end of the year. For,
Okay.
Like the holiday season.
That's good.
But obviously, it's pretty.
Yeah, it's
pretty
quiet.
busy out
Music
here.
video in this mall.
For
I'm
real,
telling ya.
the acoustics would be amazing.
Yeah.
You were mentioning Alanis Morissette before. She did a video on our neighborhood. Oh my God, I can't remember what song it was, but she did it right on 9th Avenue. It was a black and white video. I'll think of the song in a minute.
I don't remember which one that was.
Yeah, I'll think of it in a second. So, how long you guys been working in the mall? How long are you here for?
This mall specifically, I've been here since I was 16, but this store, I've been here for almost a year.
Wow, and it's gotten more closed down as you've gone along, right?
Yeah, definitely. So when I started, I first worked at the movie theater.
Okay.
Here, and there was like everything. The food court was full, like everything. All the stores were full. It was crazy, and now it's like this.
And now it's like this. Wow. Well, we want to say thank you for you, both of you ladies for letting us come into the store and converse with you. And you guys are very
Thank
talented.
you. We
yeah,
don't get
of
any
course.
human
It's
interaction.
boring here.
Really? Okay. Well, you need. I'd be talking to you here all day. The time would go quick until you've heard all my stories. Then it gets boring. I'm still working. Carrie's. Yeah. Look at Carrie nodding her head. She's like, yeah, laughing. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. I just want to say thank you to both of those lovely ladies. They're so awesome. Maddie's just so talented. Her friend is just such a nice person. Just amazing stuff. And we want to say thank you. So we're going to continue our little tour here, and hope you enjoy that. And this way to AMC. Look at that. So look at this, a Hot Topic store. When have you ever seen a Hot Topic store this empty? I mean, God, Waffles used to come in to Hot Topic and go totally bananas in there. He would buy all his shirts, he'd buy guitar picks, I mean, you name it. But holy cow, I never seen a Hot Topic store that is just so quiet. So quiet. You know, you look at this kind of place and look at the mall and you get very introspective and you say to yourself, how many people met here and ended up getting married? How many people started their first job here? How many people got promoted to manager or what have you? And you know, how many people came here over the years? I mean, you're talking a mall that opened in 1977. Think about the styles of clothes that have changed all through the years, you know. Think about all that whole, the John Travolta thing that came in 1980 with the, you know, you went from John Travolta in 77 from the disco point, and then going into the urban cowboy thing. You think of all the clothes through the years, just incredible. Think of how many people got a haircut here, how many people had lunch in this mall. Incredible. Just hard to imagine something like this going away. So look at this, folks. This is the food court. I'm going to move over here a little bit. And you got the AMC theater right down here. This used to be the food court. And what's left of the food court is Perry's Barbecue, just one place over here. That's the entire food court. And of course you got the AMC Theater, which has got a nice little mural on it, but holy cow, scary. Is this the future of retail? Just a bunch of people just walking, a few idle shoppers going by, but look at this. This was a whole food court. You know, and I'm impressed by this mall because that's on the outside there going out. The Costco is this way. I'm impressed by the mall because it's one level. I mean, I'm always comparing this to King's Plaza, and but this is all on one level, 1 million square feet on one level. Wow, holy cow, Waffles would have loved this. A video game place, but not video games in the conventional sense. A video game place where they have Space Invaders, where they have all kinds of amazing stuff. Holy cow. Man cave. Look at the size of this place. Man, oh man. Holy. Look at this. They even have a slot machine in here. Ooh. It's an amazing game store, man. I like getting a few of those. Put those somewhere. But yeah, this is just so incredible. Going along here and seeing all this stuff that's just vacant. And yeah, I don't know where it's all going, folks. I don't know where it's all going. So here's a look at the movie theater. We actually came to this movie theater, was it last week, I think? Yeah, we saw the new Clint Eastwood movie, Cry Macho. It was really, really good. I love this mural as well up on this AMC theater. You got Humphrey Bogart leading off right there, and you got Marilyn Monroe in there and Denzel Washington back there. A little bit of everybody up there. So here's a good look at that theater. That's going pretty strong, I would say. And it's kind of, it's got an exit on the outside over there, so if the mall goes, this might be one of the last things that ends up going. I would imagine mall as well. This corner of the mall where the Costco is, where the AMC movie theater is, that might be the building that they end up keeping if anything happens, because this is the viable part of the mall. That'd probably make the most sense. So who knows, but amazing, just incredible. I mean, like I said, I just keep thinking of like Planet of the Apes or Blade Runner or some post-apocalyptic thing where everything's all emptied out and everything's so quiet. I mean, this would be a perfect place to do a music video or to do my video. It's a perfect place, but be a great place to come and do that. Be kind of excellent. Wow, look at this. A little shout out to my friend Robbie. We got a Zoltar here. The same kind of thing that was in the movie Big with Tom Hanks. And he speaks too. Put the money in and he talks to you. He was just talking a few minutes ago. But you know, me around, nobody gets a word in edgewise, so even Zoltar doesn't want to say anything, apparently. What's the matter, Zoltar? Cat got your tongue? All right, you're not going to talk.
And let Zoltar be sharing with you your fortune.
I don't know, Zoltar. You want a whole $1 for my fortune. I don't know. I don't know if you're worth it. But it was nice saying hi to you, though. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I thought it was pretty cool. A little eerie walk through Almost Dead Mall here in Sarasota, Florida, right off Beneva and Tamiami Trail. So thanks for joining us, folks, and I hope you enjoyed the video. And also, if you guys want to subscribe, that'd be fantastic. So please stay tuned. Like Maddie said, we run the Waffles Foundation, and in tribute to our son Matthew, who we lost a couple of years ago. And we'd appreciate if you guys have any donations, like instruments. You could find us at www.wafflesfoundation.org or email me, wafflesfoundation@gmail.com. So for now, this is Al signing off. I love you, Matt. I miss you. Wish you were here with us to see all this stuff. We'll see you real soon. Have a great time. See you guys in the next video. Have a good one. Bye-bye.